Hi everyone, this is Karen Hightower, design team member over at Stamp TV for Gina K Designs. Today I have this real cute little card project I want to share with you. It's the chalkboard technique. So I also decorated the inside. The outside I made it look like there's a lot of chalk dust left behind on the chalkboard. On the inside it's just really clean and black and white. So let me show you how we created this and the things I used, okay? I have the stamp set by Theresa Momber, French Flair. It was recently released July 27th. Then I will be using the Made with Love for the back of the card. I used that image there. And then I have Happy Birthday to You, also by Gina K Designs. I will pick one of these for the inside when I get to that point. Also, I have a piece of the black Onyx cardstock. This will be the black image panel, and it is cut at 3 3/4 by 4. Also, I have a piece for the inside that will be, it's cut at 4 3/4 by 4. We'll put that on the inside of the card. Then I have the red gingham pattern paper that comes in the Cold Snap 6x6 pattern paper pack from Gina K Designs. I love all the images or the papers in this pack. The ginghams are lovely, and then you have all the swirls and stuff. Love this pack. Anyway, the layering piece behind it is the black onyx, and it's cut just a little bit, maybe a 1/16 of an inch larger all the way around, and sometimes I go back and trim it. I like just a little bit of black showing on this layer. And then I have all the images on blocks already that I'll be using, so I don't have to show you all those. I have Gina K Designs Black Onyx ink and the Pigment white ink. Twisted Twine Black Onyx. I have a gel pen, a paintbrush. I also have the 3D foam squares and a wink of Stella. Love the wink. So let's get started and create this little card. First, I'm going to put together this layer because that only takes a second and it'll be done. So let's put this on here. Okay. And then sometimes, see how this one's thin? I can go back and trim this off just a little bit if I want, and make it a little thinner. I like just a little bit of black showing around there. There we go. Okay, so we will put this aside. Also, I forgot to mention earlier, I have a card base that is cut at 10 by 4 1/4, scored at 5 inches. And then that will go on the inside, that one layer that is cut at 4 3/4 by 4. Okay. Okay, back to our panel. So I have a white ink on this sponge dauber already, and I'm going to take and just lightly rub a little white ink across this to give it the dusty chalkboard effect. You can leave this all nice and clean, and if you don't like the dusty look, which is fine, it'll look wonderful. It'll have a nice sharp crisp look to it. So now we're going to take the words that's on this big stamp here. I think this is like 2.5 by 2.5. It's quite large. And I'm going to ink it up with the white ink. And I'm going to stamp it off, not once, but twice. And then I'm going to stamp there. I need to get over this a little bit, and pardon my head if it gets in the way. Ink it up again, and then stamp it. Okay? And then I'm going to take my dauber, and I'm just going to lightly rub over this in parts, just to knock down some of the brightness. And you can leave it like that if you prefer. That's the fun part of it. You can do it how you want. Okay, then I'm going to take the wine glass, stamp it here, And then I'm going to grab the grapes and stamp them down here. And I'm also going to take a paintbrush. This is just one I've dedicated to the inks. And I'm gonna go, I want just a little ink around here to give me kind of a shadow. I'll go this way a little bit. There we go. Okay. Now let's do all the words. I thought this would be a cute card if you want to take your husband to somewhere special and you want to give him a cute little card to let him know you're going, or if you and your girlfriends get together and y'all want to have a cheese and wine and grape party and celebrate something fun, or just celebrate life. Enjoy it. Okay, let's take the little flourish, and now this, I went crazy. I went all the way around. You can do it however you want, a little, a lot, just on one corner, on 3 corners, however you want. Okay. Of course, I can't leave it alone. I'm gonna add a little here and there, so we'll put a little there. I don't want to do as much on this one. I'm gonna try to tone it down. We'll see what happens. Let's do a little bit here. There. I think I'm gonna do this one with less this time. Also, while I'm at it, let me move this out of the way just for a second while I have the white ink open. Flip this over. I'm gonna tape down the inside of the card, and you can leave it white. You can put a layer of black, and then you can go back with a layer of white on top of that. However you want to do it. You can take a piece of scrap, that gingham red and white, and run across the bottom or on the side. I want to do this, and now that I've got a little white ink on there, good thing I wanted to do this, huh? The other one, as you can see, I left really nice and clean. Okay, and I'm also going to stamp the grapes down here, and I'm just gonna tap it to take off some of the ink. Okay, and of course we have to have some flourishes on here. Okay, we'll add a little more. There we go. And then I will grab, I chose to use the May Your Birthday Be Filled with Love, Laughter, and Everything That Makes You Happy. So we will put that here. There you go. I can let that dry while I'm finishing up this. Okay. So I'm going to, oops, it's doing tricks. I'm going to take and put the foam squares on the back. And I'm going to tie the twine around here, so that's why I moved them down a little bit. They're not right up there close. And then I'm going to use, oh, I have black twine out. I'm going to get out the Red Hot Twisted Twine by Gina. Love these twines. Oops. Okay. Always cut way more than I need, but that's okay. There we go. Okay. I don't want to drag the twine through the ink if I can help it. I don't want to move it. There we go. And we'll cut these off and we'll fray them out. Maybe a little more cut off because I don't want them that long. Okay. Untwist it. Untwist it. There we go. And we'll take the little backs off of here. I need my layer piece also. It goes together really quick if you do your red and white layer with the black and then this piece. Just a matter of putting it together. And you saw stamping the chalkboard didn't take long at all. So we're going to tape this down. Have it going right out to the edge. Okay. So I hope you liked this little card project. It was really fun to do. Oh, one more thing I want to show you is the back. I've got the little butterfly image from the set. I'm going to stamp it off once and then stamp it on there. And then, oh, one more thing. The Made with Love by, because you always have to sign your work. There we go. Now on the inside, I have a white gel pen that I'll take and sign it. And if you don't have a white gel pen, by all means, put you a piece of white in there. You can do the chalkboard and then do a small white layer with maybe some black flourishes on there, and then your sentiment, and then sign it. So either way, that is the final card project. You can find all the supplies I used today over at shop.ginakdesigns.com. Come join us over at Stamp TV. It is a free site, and there's lots of wonderful videos and fun challenges. There's lots of inspiration, and the gallery is full of gorgeousness. So come on over to Stamp TV, and thank you so much for joining me today. Have a great day and enjoy getting inky. I hope that you'll give this a try. Thank you. Bye-bye.